Hey, figured I'd give you a quick lesson on Hey Joe with the back track. A couple things you can do with it. Let's play the back track first. Got the chords C. I'd actually learn them open first. Just be able to play along, beat one, get that down first going. E3, 1, and E. So again, C, open, G, D, A, and E. Work on your bar chords, C, G, D, A, E. Thank you. Meaning whatever shape you put this on. For this word C, actually a good thing to know first is C, G, D, A, E. So you can go 3 on the 5th string, C, G, 3rd fret, 6th string, D, 5th fret, 5th string, A, 5th fret, 6th string, E. Open or 7th fret. So now you can tie in your bar chords. So G, D, A, E. Fair enough. Now we have, let's see, triad voicings. Kind of the next step here. You can start with any triad. Let's see, C. You can either go high to low. This is just practicing to give you the tools to be able to do it freely. C. Always on the D, G, and B string. It's kind of the voice of the guitar is in that area where you're cutting through the rest of the band. G. Just an example here. D, A, E. So I got on these 3 strings, D, G, and C. You got 14, 12, 13. Speaking of arpeggio, this helps with soloing as much as it does harmony-wise. So you have E, G, C, which would be 14, 12, 13. Then 12, 12, 12 is G. 12, 11, 10. D. 11, 9, 10 would be A, second inversion. In E. 9, 9, and 9. 9 and 9. 99, 9. E. So if you play it with the song tempo, G, D, A, E. I kind of like ending on that one because you're in the E major pentatonic, which we'll get into in a minute. So if here, where's my next C? Is right here. So I went from this C to begin with to this C, which would be root position. You have 10, 9, 8, C, G, root position. Second inversion, G would be 9, 7, 8. Then you have D, second inversion. What am I talking about? Yeah, second inversion. Sorry, this was first inversion. Then you got second inversion, D, A, D and F sharp, 7, 7, 7. It's too early to be doing this. Then you have A, root position, A, C sharp, E. And then you have your E, first inversion. G sharp, B, and E. So far you got The E would be here. You can go open chord there. Okay, so let's do them all. A, E, and then you have C, G, D, A, E, C, G, D, A, E. That's a cool thing, just because soloing wise, if you want to bust out from the norm, you can use that as voice leading, and I'll do a very quick example here. Start again. C, B, A, G sharp. So if you can picture this, when you're soloing, you can kind of use those as your guide, I guess. Right? Then you have. Where am I at? A. First one. Harmony wise. Voice leading. Scales, kind of mix that in with E minor pentatonic, which Hendrix pretty much is using that as his home base. Sorry. Also, what works well is Dorian. So Dorian fits all the, I believe, all the chord tones. So over the C you have, yep, over the G, D, the F sharp, but the A is what determines it. I'm leaving the E for pentatonic, you know, blues playing. But if I was using voice leading with the first four chords, you know, it's definitely Dorian. I'm not thinking from the C. Thinking from E minor. So E minor home. Even though C is the first chord, somebody would tell me, you know, that's not right because it's not the first chord. Whatever. They come, C and G come from G major, E minor, whatever. So does D. But the A, there's one tone that is different than the rest of the key. And that's the C sharp, the major third. So all you're doing is playing a E minor, G major pentatonic, whatever. E minor pentatonic. Sorry, E minor scale. That C turns into a C sharp over just the A. So a good strategy here is maybe, you know, voice leading licks, the D. You can play pentatonic for like a beginner thing, pentatonic over the first three. Minor pentatonic. Then over that A, you can play Dorian. And the whole shebang is landing on G. See that middle finger? It's landing on G sharp for the E. That's going to change the whole. It's going to really, you can feel the shift minor to major-ish, dominant, whatever you want to call it. You can play G or G sharp you can stay in the minor blues or go kind of minor blues, but tension resolution where you're landing on that E, that G sharp, the major third of E. I do a lot where you're mixing the minor and major third during pentatonic. So when in doubt, go to the B.B. King box. Hendrix did a lot of the kind of bar chord. That's the move. So if you have a fifth string root, C, bar chord. Where you're holding the second inversion, C chord down. I'm just kind of playing those notes random. If you want to just play straight pentatonic, if you're just beginning to solo, that's a good place to start. Go position by position. And if you can, land that G sharp. Hendrix, I think, stayed here a lot. From the top, it would be B, A, G, E. So I'm going to go over the whole lesson, basically, application-wise, through everything we went through. Open chords. One more time. C, G, D, A, E. Bar chords. In time, you know. Make that a goal if you're just beginning. D, A, E. That's a huge accomplishment in the beginning to be able to just play that in time. For the beginners, listen to the bass and the drums. You're not going to do a different chord on a snare drum. It's always going to be on a bass. Bass, snare. Bass, next chord. Bass, snare, chord, snare, chord. If you're playing on a snare, you're out of time. slow everything down and work on it slow. Everything slow and even. Sorry. So now bar chord. The bar chord embellishment. I forgot the last two pentatonic, my bad. 10, 12, 10, 12, 9, 12, 9, 12, 10, 12, 10, 12. Then you have 15, 12, 15, 12, 14. You know, this is home. This is home. Come to your home. 15, 12, 15, 12, 14, 12, 14, 12, 14, 12, 14, 12. Fair enough. Okay, now, then we did the triads.